Hi, everybody. This is Spiritual Teacher for You. My name is Cassie, and I'm here to do a reading. But I just felt the most awkward energy ever. So if that introduction was a little weird, that's why. Ooh, I'm definitely feeling some awkward energy. Somebody who does not like to be in the limelight or have the spotlight put on them. Ooh, okay. Let's see what that's about. Yeah. Fumbling over words, tongue-tied, feeling nervous. Huh, interesting. What is this energy about, Spirit? Okay, you guys. If this is your first time being here, this is kind of how it goes. I feel the energy and we figure out what it is. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'm so glad you're joining us this evening, and let's tap in and figure this out. Yes. Okay. All right, Spirit, what is going on with the collective at this time? What are they feeling shy about? Okay. We've got the Ace of Wands. Okay, so it seems there is an opportunity here that has taken you aback. And it has brought up your insecurities, but it's a really fabulous opportunity. That's so interesting. It's like it excites you. Let me get some more on this. Because I'm feeling like it really excites you, but it is definitely going to be outside of your comfort zone. Definitely something that... Whew, gosh, golly, I'm getting so many chills through my solar plexus and my shoulders. So I definitely know that this is a time for you to kind of step up, kind of tell the universe and spirit that you're ready, even if it scares you. There is this opportunity. Oh, look at this. Same kind of thing. There's this opportunity for you to take the torch and run with it, There's an opportunity for you here to... This is what you've been wanting. This is what you've been waiting for, okay? So I'm feeling all this, but let me see what Spirit confirms, okay? Can you tell us more about this opportunity, Spirit? What is it? What is it? Well, it's definitely one that is going to get you the abundance that I know that you've always wanted. Because with the King of Abundance coming out here, like y'all, my words are all over the place. The King of Pentacles. Did I say King of Abundance? Well, that too. Yeah, this is solid wealth here. This is taking that opportunity and running with it and seeing its potential and going, I know a good thing when it's there. I know a good thing when I see one, and you realize that despite how you feel nervous about it. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles comes out, but reverse. So what is that about? You may want to make sure that you are... with the abundance you're getting from this new opportunity, that you're not overly spending, since you got like an influx of money. Like I see you having, like, it ain't just the Page of Pentacles, that's here. This is the King of Pentacles. Like, this is lots of abundance. Lots of, just a time of lots of a flow of money. But there is something here about maybe celebrating too long. Yeah, it's almost like, I got a job, everybody, and they're like, yay! And then you go out and you buy a steak for $100, like it is a time to celebrate, but it's also a time of being smart with your money. There is the Strength card I'm hearing, feeling, getting, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. What's that about? I'm getting some, okay, for this Knight of Cups, for some of you, this is the energy of, wow. The Empress just came out. And whenever she comes out, I'm like, oh my goodness, you really are on a roll in life right now. So the Knight of Cups, when I have him next to the Empress, it is literally, I see these ideas that just keep coming to you. For some of you, these are ideas that just come to you, and it relates to you doing what you love to do to make a living. For some of you, though, this is a romance coming towards you, a very charming feller coming towards you. This could be someone you're working with or that you will meet based out of what you do for a living. It seems like it connects. Like you meet someone through doing what you love to do, if that makes sense. Okay. 9 of Wands. Y'all, what is this energy? I need clarity on that, clarification on that, please, Spirit. It's another Strength card, and it's a card of healing as well. It's like when you're in the process of healing, it can look like you're up against so much. And when you're healing, you realize how much trauma and how much conditioning and programming you've actually have, especially the older you are. And it's just like I feel this piled upon triggers and trauma and things that you have been through, and it's like to heal from that is really rocking your world right now. But that's because the Empress is here. You are the Empress, and there's no way you're not going to heal from your past and from the things that have happened to you. There's no way you're not going to heal from that. So this is just courage and strength to keep going, even though things feel tough because you're having to fight your trauma, your baggage, your triggers, all that. You're having to constantly be faced with them so that you can heal them. And so it can feel a little tough right now. So just be patient with yourself. All right, we've got the Knight of Wands coming in here all reckless like. So it's like you're moving forward in a way that's like you're trying to follow the flow of energy, I feel here, but that it's starting to feel like it's time to start making a plan. It's time to start building a very solid foundation. So that requires actually getting a plan together for this. The moon has come out here. So when the moon is out, I think immediately of the moon, which is, feminine energy. And it's this subconscious, these are all the subconscious fear, subconscious, everything that's kind of buried deep down, waiting on you to, part of you not making a plan is from your old programming. This feels like procrastination to me. It's almost like you're waiting. That's interesting. It feels like you're waiting on something. The Emperor is out here, so I don't know if you're waiting on a masculine or some kind of authoritative leadership figure to come along and make decisions for you, but that's not how this works. First of all, the Empress and the Emperor are out now, and I just realized that, and oh my gosh, holy moly. So wait a second, let me look at this energy and see what the distance between the Empress and the Emperor here is. Well, first of all, y'all are both healing, especially you, Divine Feminine. You are definitely healing right now. What's going on with this Emperor, though? What's going on? But to go back to what I was saying, I do feel like you might be waiting on someone who has a little bit more natural decision-making abilities to come along and help you, and Spirit's like, nah, this is that individual journey that you're on where you decide what you want and nobody else can decide for you. Okay. In fact, I'm hearing that it's your power to make decisions that the Emperor is really attracted to in you. All right, we've got Justice here and the Nine of Cups. Holy moly. Oh man, you've been waiting on this Emperor for a long time. You've been waiting on them to show up in your life for a very long time now. And we've got 10 of Pentacles and we've got 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So it seems like when this Emperor enters your life, they are going to be able to provide some stability for you. And it's not something you are necessarily, it's not something you need or have to have, but they are able to come in and y'all like, what is this I'm feeling? There's just balance there. There's not just one person bringing in all the abundance and all the money, and it's like both of you provide equally, and it's really like once y'all realize how powerful you are together, there is no stopping you, and your abundance and your wealth and your just accumulation of everything is like tenfold. Like it really, I just realized that this whole time my dog has just been sneaking my cat's food right in front of me. Trius, get on out of here. Sorry, baby. I love you. Oh, she's such a good dog. But anyway, so, whenever I open this space to Spirit, I do feel that these messages, whatever happens in this space is for a reason. So the fact that she felt brave enough to come in here and sneak cat food while I'm distracted. I don't know. There may be someone in your life right now that's using your distraction to their advantage. It doesn't feel super deceitful. It's just like, don't lose total focus of your life. Don't be so distracted by this Emperor that you don't pay attention to all things. Yeah, the 5 of Wands is here. So I definitely sense that there is conflict around you meeting this Emperor. I definitely am feeling a Divine Feminine presence, energy. All right, I had a little bit of like throat stuckage air bubble, and my cat was doing her business, so I just decided to pause so y'all didn't listen to all that. But anyways, yeah. So let's clean some of this energy up. And I was saying that I definitely felt the Divine Feminine, but I definitely feel a Divine Masculine here as well. It's just the feminine energy feels much stronger to me. So there's almost this focus on the feminine right now. I feel like your masculine is focusing on you right now, showing you a lot of attention. So you may be feeling their energy currently. Like if all of a sudden you get a whoosh of an emotion and you don't know where it came from, this could be their energy because they are also healing on a healing path. I feel like it's not just you, feminine. It's your masculine who's also healing, but they are noticing you more and more as you come into this fiery independence, as you realize your power and you step into your power, and as you show up in your power more and more, it's like, and more you do that, the brighter you are, and the more like other people might be like, oh my god, you're shining so bright, whereas your masculine's like, what is this magnificent source of light that I see? That's the energy you're pulling here. Okay, so we've got 7 of Pentacles coming on out, along with the 10 of Wands. Okay, so let's look at this. It's a lot of wand energy, a lot of fiery energy here. Because even though this is Pentacles, I was just like I couldn't stop staring at him standing up on this wand, and my brain went, oh, it's a wand card. So definitely a lot of fiery passion right now. This is you planning. This is you making steps to enjoy long-term success without having to work the rest of your life. I do feel those old conditionings crumbling down, that you have to work so hard to enjoy your life in abundance. And this is Spirit saying there's like a time where, yes, you will be super busy, but this is the time of you're feeling the energy out on things, and there will be times where you're super busy because you feel the energy of it, and then there are times where you're not going to be very busy, and but you're going to have income just coming in from this, from whatever you're working on now. So it feels like whatever you're working on, or where you're headed, is passive income, but enough of it to sustain you so that you're not working your ass off every single day trying to hustle and make money, right? Okay, yes, I love that energy. Okay, we're getting some of the same cards again. We've got the Knight of Cups coming here, and then of course we got the Strength card. So there's definitely some Leo energy, Sagittarius, Aries, and all right. So we've got, wow, this is interesting. Okay, there's a story here. Let me look at it real quick. I just got like someone is going to be gifting you. Like someone's bringing you, they love to bring you flowers or gifts, or they like bringing you things. Interesting. Oh, so for a small part of this collective, for some of you, this person likes to bring you things because it feels to me like the energy of when a parent who has a lot of money will give you things so that they don't have to parent. Does that make sense? So this person's like giving you things so that they don't have to be a partner, be a someone who, like, that is their way of showing up, is to like give you things. But I see you as the Empress, like that not being really your love language at all. You're plenty abundant yourself, so gifts are nice. It's not that you don't appreciate them, but the way this person is using gifts for you is almost like a tactic to like distract you from them actually doing the work in your relationship. So that might be the case for some of you. If it's not, don't go with that. So for some of you, I think you see through that. And so you will be moving on from this relationship because that is not how you maintain a relationship. You don't cover it up with gifts. The real work has to be done. Communication has to be there. And that's what they were lacking in. They were lovely with gifts, but communication was just not their strong point. So I see that you may be moving on from this relationship for some of you, okay? I just keep looking at the strength card as if it is a person. Normally the strength card's like an energy, I feel, but this feels like someone representing strength. And I do feel like it may be the Empress. So I feel like the Empress and the Strength card are one and the same right now. So I'm basically seeing the Empress card. But I also feel like this Strength card represents your highest self along with your partner's highest self. So they're also a very strong person, your divine counterpart. In the middle of all this black and gray and white, black and white, really, are this vibrant strength card. And it's just like catching my attention. So the solar plexus and the sacral chakra might be something that you are currently working on as the divine feminine. You're healing this space because the solar plexus and the sacral are all about your personal power and how you relate and react and interact with people, because people are what triggers us, right? People and their triggers are what triggers us. So this is you healing all of those wounds so that you can show up authentically you and not be constantly triggered. Yeah, it's a very healing process that you're going through right now. The Chariot is here. The Chariot. This is strong willpower. This is like you as the Empress and the masculine. Y'all are both, even though you may be tired, you may be scared, you may be worried, you may be nervous, you have no idea what you're doing. You still persevere and you still keep going. And it's a process. It's a very complicated process. I gotta say, the wings on that Chariot though, the wings there totally remind me of the wings on the Two of Cups, with the winged lion that's on that. And so, and the fact that the two Sphinx are right there, they are really calling to me as this is the twins, you know. This is that soulmate. This is that, you know, it's interesting. I know they didn't probably mean, I don't know if the artwork meant to do this, but this one's very feminine compared to this one. Even the bosom area I'm noticing is more feminine on this side than this side. So, but that's on the right side, and normally the right side is masculine. So there's something here about the feminine being reaching for her more masculine traits, and the masculine reaching more for the feminine traits and balancing those out. So it's almost like, it feels like almost like the final step to this union of y'all happening is by recalibrating your masculine and feminine, balancing your masculine and feminine. And yes, that will lead to just total victory here. Total victory. And we have the Lovers on the bottom, and there's that winged figure again. So I definitely feel that this is a divine union. This is a divine partnership that is supported by spirit. But there's some other cards that came out here, so I need to look through the energy of those. Sometimes the energies of the cards will jump out way harder than other cards, and they'll overshadow the message of some of the cards. So I have to go back and like make sure, because I feel like every message is important, you know? So we have another courage and strength card here with the 7 of Wands. And then we have the 3 of Cups, which I always see as a friendship, community kind of card. Like, yeah, so you're definitely going to be finding your tribe in this new energy. You're going to be finding people that celebrate you and support you and uplift you. And the 7 of Wands to me feels like you are having to stand up for yourself, and this is you. Yeah, this is definitely you. Your tribe is changing. That's what I feel. So this feels like you figuring out who's with you and who's for you, and then celebrating those that do support you. And one of those people is going to be your divine masculine. So, what, Spirit? I mean, okay, so they're healing, they're moving through life, showing up authentically, balancing their masculine and feminine sides to come into union with their divine partner. Is that the end goal to life? Is just to meet your high-level soulmate? No, it's not. So, Spirit, we want to know what happens after this union. We want to know the magic that happens after this union. I almost was saying, and you can find that when you go to my Patreon, but then Spirit was like, no, you can give them this information now. You don't have to do a separate reading. This is information that everybody needs to know. When you come into union with your, what do I call it? What do you call it? Your other half, your soulmate, your twin flame, your divine counterpart, the other half of your soul, which is not, I don't think, completely accurate. It's just someone that vibes with you wholly, completely, your person. That's probably the best way to say it. This is your person, the person that was meant for you, and you were meant for them. So what happens after this union is made? A Spirit, that's what we want to know. So we're looking, I don't know how far into the future we're looking. Okay, so we've got the Page of Pentacles. So this relationship is going to take, it's not just going to be the easiest thing. It's going to take carefulness is what I'm hearing. Like, you can't just, this isn't a willy-nilly type of relationship. This is something that you uphold with a lot of respect and love. Oh my gosh, how have I not mentioned love until now? The love that's between y'all is so intense. The Magician. Oh my God, y'all are going to be creating so much together. Oh my God, I got full body chills on this. Y'all are going to be working with Spirit because, you know, your divine masculine appreciates your spirituality, feminine, and they also have it in them. And I just see the connection to Spirit just blowing your manifestations up, like exacerbating the energy of it and how it ripples into the vibrations and the energy of the world around you. King of Swords is here. I just got writing a book together. So some of you will be writing a book together. Some of you will be sharing everything you learned together. I see you working with your partner. Yeah, there's no separation here. Y'all's purpose is to be together for your purpose. Does that make sense? Like, Y'all's individual life purposes are to be together to fulfill your life purposes, but you're doing something together. You're doing something. One of you I feel like is super smart intellectually, academically. Could be both of you, but I'm definitely feeling like one of you is very intelligent, knows a lot of information about a lot of different things. Okay. We have the Hermit here. And we have the King of Cups. So I feel like this relationship, y'all are both so emotionally mature. You have a lot of wisdom and maturity when it comes to your emotions. You're able to talk about your emotions in a way that is clear and leaves no questions. The Hermit. I do see this as I do see the Hermit as, I got a guide. Like, I see a guide. So I don't know if there's like, can you tell me more about the Hermit? I'm getting, what zodiac is with the Hermit? Hold on. Which zodiac represents the Hermit? Virgo. So this is some Virgo energy. So one of you may be a Virgo or just that earth energy. One of you may be a little more closed off from the world, a little more sensitive to energies than the other. I'm definitely feeling this from the divine feminine. Could be the divine masculine though. He is right next to the King of Swords. The Devil is here. So this is Capricorn energy. This feels like temptation's trying to come in and mess with y'all's energy of being a couple. Hold on, let's see if this is accurate. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is a lack and struggle mindset. So it feels like there are things from the outside trying to come in and ruin the good energy that y'all have. Like, there's some energy here trying to interrupt what you guys have together. They're trying to, but listen. Y'all are so solid and so tied together at this point of the reading that there's no breaking you up. There's no causing what is that phrase? Trouble in paradise, you know? No, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to cause trouble in paradise. But y'all ain't having it with justice coming out here. The Tower does come because I feel like there's a confrontation that may happen with the energies that are trying to disrupt you guys. Okay. The Moon is here. So this could be Pisces, someone who is a Pisces. Being sneaky, trying to use manipulation tactics, trying to use yeah, Ten of Wands. So y'all are really going to be tested. That's what I feel from this. But it's just to make you stronger. That's what I'm feeling. It's just to make you stronger. It's like what doesn't break you makes you stronger kind of thing. So y'all are put to the test. Y'all's relationship is put to the test. But y'all come out stronger and protected and yeah, and there's a point where you can stop fighting. You can stop having to protect your relationship so hard from these influences so those people or those energies play a role because your relationship, for it to be successful and for you to know that this is your highest level soulmate, y'all have to be put to the test. Your relationship is put to the test. And so getting through those obstacles and challenges and things that come up in life really solidifies the energy of you two as a couple. I don't see y'all merging. Okay? I see y'all fusing. That's the word I was looking for. Fusing together. So it would take a very strong dissolvent to break you guys apart, okay? So the Fool came out, and I see the sunniness of that, the Fool, the just brightness of it. It's because after y'all have gone through all this and there's finally a breakthrough, and that'll come when you least expect it. When there's that breakthrough where you're like, "Oh my God, I don't know how much more we can take. I feel like I don't know, is this meant to be?" Like you start questioning. It's like that is when like this is where I see y'all heading is like, I don't know if I can take much more of this. Like if we're supposed to be together, why are we have to fighting so hard to stay together, you know? And then there comes this breakthrough. And then your relationship can truly begin to shine. And this is y'all becoming your truly authentic selves together. So there is healing to be done before you meet, but this union still has healing in itself to do. So it's like I see you guys healing the rest of the way together. You get to a certain amount of healing, and then you actually meet your person, and then y'all heal the rest of the way together. I make it sound so easy, but there's a lot of energies that are going to be involved in that whole process. Okay. All right. So we're going to wrap this up. Yes, the world is here. Okay, so that definitely feels like a great place to end this reading. Because with the world being here right after the Fool, you guys, the Fool is the beginning of the journey. The beginning of the journey. The world is the end of the journey. Well, there is no end, but this is a whole cycle. So this is Spirit saying you guys are going to go through a whole cycle together. That's really good. So there's so much adventure in between these two cards that Spirit's like, it's not, no, I don't want to tell you what happens. No, that's for y'all to, in fact, they don't even know because y'all haven't decided it yet. Y'all haven't decided what you're going to be like as this power couple because you're not there yet. But this is the energy of y'all's relationship beginning and going to full completion. And I do feel like, so for some of you, this is a relationship that you have gone through many lifetimes together. And I'm hearing for some of you, this is the last time that y'all will meet in your reincarnations on Earth. Okay. So this is like the last time. Interesting. So for some of you, you've elevated so and evolved so much your soul. You've done so much healing and growing, which this lifetime I feel is you've done the most growing and healing you've ever done. And so this is the last life cycle that y'all spend together. You've had many lifetimes together, but this one you actually get to enjoy each other at your highest form. It's so freaking exciting, you guys. This is amazing. So I am going to end there. Thank you so much. If you're feeling like you resonate with this reading and you feel the energy of your divine counterpart, and you feel the energy because you just feel it. You feel that there is someone out there, or maybe your current relationship is this relationship and y'all are going through the healing phases. This reading definitely felt like future-ish. So I could see that at this point you may be with someone that you're like, wait, are they my person? And we're just healing right now because y'all may be going through something. Or it could be this kind of sheds light on the fact that you're with someone that you're like, nah, there's no way they're my high level soulmate. There's just no way. So I do sense that this journey is something that may happen in the future. And hey, why don't we get this dice? This is my dodecahedron. What's a dodecahedron? Yeah, it is a dodecahedron, you guys. Hey. A 12-sided dice. So that is going to represent the 12 months of the year. And we are going to roll this, Spirit. How long for this process to come into union with your high soulmate? 7. So this could be 7 months, could be 7 years, could be 7 weeks. I don't think it's 7 days. But definitely I feel that something is taking place in the 7-ish range. And it's interesting because the number 7 is a very spiritual number. So this is a very highly supported relationship that I'm feeling. And it's almost as if you have to come into union in order to fulfill your purpose, for the whole, what's the word I'm looking for the whole synchronization of everything that needs to happen for the planet. I know it's like, are we really that important? But yes, the answer is yes. Okay. All right, you guys, I just saw 4141, kind of confirmation for everything that I was feeling. 4141, I feel like that represents the feminine and the masculine there, with the 4 building that solid foundation, the 1 being very independent, starting something new, really solidifying some new energies and frequencies. So y'all are both you're doing the building blocks right now. So patience. All right. Bye, guys.